Did you see Candace Owens tape?
Who?
Candace Owens.
Who? I'm sorry. I thought you said a black person's name. Now, I will never call my brother or my sister a coon.
That's a true coon.
See, but I won't. I won't do that. However, what I will do is call you a liar. I will call you an opportunist. I will say that you know how to get to that bag, good or bad.
I thought Candace Owens was really for black people, and I thought she
Did you?
And before this,
When?
After I didn't know who she was, but I didn't know who she was until she did the Revolt Summit.
And you thought she was for black people?
I thought she was for black
in the
people.
Revolt Summit. You thought she? I just want to get this on the record. You thought she was for black people
Yes.
at the Revolt Summit?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought she just had a different way of getting it across, though. I figured, I'm happy about that. That there's another way that people don't have to go the Ti route, where it's, to me, Ti does things in kind of this hood manner.
But now her and Ti have two polar opposite perspectives, though.
I agree.
Yeah,
and that's why they clashed.
Yeah, but they don't clash because of that. They clash because one is right and one is wrong. It's that simple. Whenever
now that I see where Candace Owens is today,
she's been there. No,
I didn't.
You
know,
just saw it. Oh, you mean for you today?
Right.
You just saw. Okay, I got you. My bad.
The Revolt Summit. Even watching the Joe Rogan interview, I thought there were some things that were wrong, like how she criticized Jay-Z and Beyonce. Didn't like that. I'm a huge Jay-Z fan.
So that's why you didn't like it, because you love Jay-Z. But
I didn't like that comment.
But it's okay for her to disparage black people because you have a nuanced idea of them. You don't love them as much as you love Jay-Z. Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't love black people as much as I love Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Jay-Z is God.
That's pretty awful. That means you're a little self-hating, my brother.
No, I'm capping. But
okay.
What I'm saying is, though, like, I thought that she had a different plan, and her plan was, I didn't necessarily agree with everything she said, but
you were willing to lend an ear.
There were some things that I thought that, okay.
Ooh, thank you, Lord. I almost called her a jigaboo.
Not a jigaboo.
Ooh, it almost slipped out. All right. But praise the Lord.
Like, there were some things that I thought that I thought she had good points. Even when I watched her Joe Rogan interview, I thought there were a lot of great points that she made, that she wants to help black people in her way. And I'm not saying her way.
I'm sorry.
Is the way. Yo, son.
That bitch ain't trying to help no motherfucking body but her pockets. You understand?
I didn't say her way is the way. I don't think it's even her
so
pockets.
Let me just take you. No, it's her pockets. Okay. Let me take you back. Circa, I don't fucking know. Nor do I fucking care, because I don't really care about that bitch, and I want to give her as little time as possible. How's that? So I'm going to just let you know this. She filed a wrongful, a discrimination lawsuit against her school district.
I remember this.
For discrimination.
I read it. Yeah.
Who helped her out with that lawsuit? Who backed her on that?
Don't know.
The same organization. She is going around to all of these networks, going around to the White House, going around to meetings with Pence. Yes, meetings with Pence, doing all of this mess, disparaging. This is the organization she's going around disparaging, saying it does nothing for black people. Meanwhile, she hasn't joined her local organization. You know what organization that is?
No. Oh, NAACP.
I believe it started here, right?
NAACP?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I know
it's that organization.
Yeah.
The one that helped her win that money to start her initial entry into.
And she explained that situation.
This career.
Did you watch it?
Of course I did.
You did watch it.
I watched that bitch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So on that interview, she expressed how she didn't want to go with the lawsuit.
Oh, sure. Oh, mm-hmm.
I'm just laying what she said out.
No, I'm sure. Yeah.
I can't deny what she said. She said she did not want to be a part of that lawsuit. They forced her to be a part of the lawsuit. She didn't even want to sue.
They
didn't
forced
even want
her.
The apology.
Wow.
They made her feel bad and felt that this was entitlement. Now, I also watched Ryan Davis.
Interesting.
Do you know the comedian Ryan Davis?
They made her feel bad, and how many years later? So she gained a lot of wisdom in such a short amount of time.
Yes.
But okay.
How old is she? She's like 26, right?
Yeah. She gained a lot of wisdom for someone who was clearly so broken as a person to be persuaded by the NAACP, who could very clearly be doing other fucking things.
Very true. There are other black people in the world that need help.
You are not the only hoe that needs saving.
I thought, do you know who Ryan Davis is?
Yes.
The comedian, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fat guy? Okay. I wasn't sure how many Ryan Davises there are. It seems like a very common name. But nonetheless, he had a great take on it. And I thought that it was really good. I think he put it out yesterday or the day before.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically says, you know, we as Candace Owens is that cousin. And I can see how if, and I see a lot of her in me, or could have been me, if I didn't have the right people around me to teach me different. Because I know I question a lot. And I think she had one point question a lot. But he basically says, Candace Owens is the cousin that grew up and black people didn't, like she disagreed, or maybe not disagreed, but she questioned a lot, basically. A lot of those black...
I will tell you this. Candace Owens was called an Oreo. She was called a Oreo. She was called, you know, black girl on the outside, white girl on the inside. And that is the root of the problem. That's why she is so self-hating, because she hated that mantra.
I agree.
She hates that ideology. You can see it whenever she's talking about black people. It's just so hate-filled that it's palpable. It's palpable. It's ridiculous. It makes absolutely no sense that you should be that enraged, ma'am.
I mean, you have to think about it though, right? Like I guess me, I always had high confidence. That's not a girl with a lot of high confidence in herself.
I know.
And you can see that with me though. There were times where I would question things, and people would just kind of straighten me out and get me like, hey, you know, that's not right. This is right.
But this is why education is so important in the black community.